Hey everyone, how's things? Um, Chat for whatever reason is not loading. So if you're talking to me right now, can't see it. Let me try that again. Anyway. Looks like weirdly we have the game saves in a weird way. No one's talking quite yet. That's totally fine. So hopefully we can get some pretty good progress on Owlboy tonight. I'm very interested to see how the plot line continues. Last we saw, there's sort of an interesting little tidbit about the oops, little tidbit about the ways that these the owls worked, you know. Sorry, I'm not making any sense. That the owls sort of use this as a way to, I don't know, continue data, something like that. Contain data? I don't know. But we'll just have to see. Probably some sort of revelation upcoming in this particular playthrough. Gonna make sure this posted to Twitter. Nope, it didn't. Okay, thanks. Now that's handled. So yeah, this is like, I don't know, I'm really interested to see where the game goes from here, because there's a level of like, sort of like, I guess like auto-critique that the game is playing around with, wherein, you know, some of the meat of the game is going to be about like what it means to be sort of digital in the way that we are, or what it means to sort of like, you know, we're going to end up looking like the owls, basically, you know. That'll be interesting if that's the case. Interesting if it's not the case too. I don't want to make any sort of guesses at this point, since I have no clue. Crushing obstacles for me are just like the absolute worst. They terrify me. Always have since Sonic games. I guess like for, you know, arguably it's a better outcome than what happened to some people with Sonic games, where like getting crushed just became their fetish. For me, it became my fear, for sure. Ooh, sweet. Some more exposition. I don't know if any of you saw or have played the Talos Principle, but there's something very similar about this and the way that the game sort of structures itself as these computer modules, sort of like the doomed civilization being told through their archives. Very much a kind of... Oh, nice. A kind of parallel there. Again, you know, I don't think it's too much of a stretch to assume that we're going to be the owls at the end of all this. Or people, not you and I guess. Oh boy. Huh. I don't understand. Oh, okay, they're not nice. Weird. This is like deeply, deeply strange. Okay, that looks like a room that's going to move us forward in the plot. I do not need that right now. This place is enormous. And there are crazy monkeys everywhere. Oh, okay, I get it. They can be dangerous. Huh. Interesting. So where do we think this goes? The hex in the hex machine, right? Oh gosh. I didn't even see him there. Not playing with a full deck tonight. Sorry, folks. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Well, then let's finish examining down here. I guess I thought I could go through there. And I can't. Ugh. Brutal. Not doing so hot this round, folks. It's not going so well for old Travis. I truly thought these monkeys were pretty ineffectual, but I was wrong. Really pretty difficult to kill. just wanted to line it up, right? Okay. Great. We've explored all this then. That's good. Sorry guys, when there's no chat, it's just it's even more likely that I'm just gonna get caught up in my own thoughts. Apologies for that. It's a little peaceful to Twitch without anyone here. I like it better when you guys are here, but this isn't a bad experience anyway. Which is, you know, nice. Nice to know it's good no matter what. Oh boy. Yikes. Second eye opens. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Oh, how Metroid of you. This is like so Metroid, I can't even get over it. They're little versions. Cute. Okay. Alright, I got the hang of this now. Much less worried. Let's reread this. I'd like to get the scoop. Sorry. Got for a second. Sad. But as we know, the hex machine did not turn out so great. Ape came out of nowhere. Cool. Good. Oh. Oh. Sorry, pal. Glad you're okay. Well, I hope you're all spending your Friday nights doing something fun. That's not a whine. Very rare that I do anything fun on Friday nights. When you have a kid, it's just tired. Just want to relax. Oh, it's very like Bastion in a way like that. Oh boy. Monkey King. Very similar to the hummingbird thing, right? Boy, that's dicey, huh? Hope you guys like Let's Plays with people dying a lot. Boy, this is not easy. Darn it. Well, this is gonna take me a while. Okay, so we can trick them into falling into the lava. That's good. Nice. Definitely game these guys. Good. Okay. Ooh, that was lucky. You'll pardon me for a second. I'm just gonna check something real quick. I want to make sure I'm actually streaming. Okay, I'm streaming. Good. Alright, let's keep going. You'll have to forgive me. This is the first time no one's showed up. Like I said, it's peaceful, but it's a little weird not to have anyone. You know? Oh, I see where I am. Okay. So, whoops. Got a moment. Oh boy. Oh, man. This is a very Metroid level. If any of the levels have been Metroid-esque, I would say this one. Still no dice. What if I make it go all the way up? Oh, I can't. Made it. Where's Alphonse? Jeez. Jeez. That's serious. I'm definitely 100% going to die this time around. Boy, boss after boss, huh? In this late game? Not late game, I guess it's probably like 3/4 of the way through, I would say. Fairly intense. Okay. Doing better with it this time. Gonna get through this without getting hit, so that's okay. Boy, probably gonna die again. Darn it. Okay, this time for sure. Definitely not. There's no way of knowing. This guy's pretty tough. So Otis gets to ride it like a horse. That's pretty funny. Not what I expected. Whoa. Whoa, this is wild. Whoa. Hopefully no one's motion sick. Wow. Oh no, oh no. Ah, jeez. Oh my gosh. This is wild. Whoa. Wow. It's a shame. I like that guy. Oh boy. This is depressing. Oh no. Oh. Well, that's sad. Interesting. Poor Getty. It's very bittersweet. Oops. Boy, do not have a lot of health. It's beautiful. It gets too cold. Funny. It's funny that the game still has the upward, sort of like upward limit, right? You can only go so far up. At a certain point, it like just tells you that you're tired or something. It's artificial, but no more or less artificial than any game, right? Hey, I just saved you. Jerk. Yeah, I really like that the game has these boundaries. There's a way in which like it just treats it kind of like a game. That sounds tautological, but the idea that, you know, there's something more or less gamey about Owlboy than any other game. That like, in fact, much of the reason it seems that way is just because of like that the limits are just better hidden. Yeah, that's right. There is an upward limit in this area that's clearly linear, right? Still, you want to explore, but it's still awfully interesting. Fascinating way of composing a game, such that you like honestly are unable to like think through. I don't know how to say it. You're unable to uh-oh, pirates. It's an interesting way to think of a game. Like you're like unable to think the limits eventually, right? The fact that up stops being a limit, even though it is still a limit case. You need to sort of have the four sides around the game. Owlboy sort of takes that out from under you, which is pretty interesting. So expressive. Oh. I like how Otis twiddles his thumbs. I never noticed that. like this domestic turn. Very pleasant. Just one moment. Okay, just making sure. Cool. All right. Thanks for giving me a second there. Oh man, it's kind of depressing. Again, like, it's doing identity without doing identity, right? In a way that keeps it within the realm of the game, but still sort of allows it to be sort of this really interesting, you know, meaningful kind of moment. You get to do the interpretation yourself. It's not a matter of, like, you know, that these games don't actually have anything to do with identity or that it would be out of place, but that there's a quality of, like, determining it yourself, making that leap yourself, that matters. Again, like the loving father, even if he doesn't accept it. Climate change. That's funny. Oh, this is so nice. Cool. Wonder if they'll ever all be three together. I'm sure we'll find out. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, there was this. This element of strangeness. Nice. It's amazing that this game was able to make Twig seem likable, right? It's like actively incredible because the whole game he just spent his time screwing up everything you did and, like, you know, destroying your home. And here he is, and you're just like, all right, well, whatever, man. He seems like a good dude, just misunderstood. Like, so crazy. It's especially good narrative. That might be what I end up writing about, the way this game tells this story. It's very subtle. Obviously, Otis being a mute is telling in sort of like the game's strategy. That, like, it doesn't... It's all about, I don't know, insinuation. Very rarely about, like, actually telling you what's going on. But not in a sort of like a Twin Peaksy way. Okay, dude, I will. Don't worry. Actually, when I get done tonight, I'm gonna put them all up, so you'll definitely see them on YouTube. I'll link you up. Thanks for stopping by. I did make some real progress. We'll see what I do here. Simon dropped it in chat. Boy, I can only imagine that this is not going to go well for poor Twig. I like Twig's... I'm getting a chance to, like, look at it more. I like Twig's character design quite a bit. Maybe. Yeah, we've definitely done about all we can here. thought we'd get that one for sure. Find a waterfall in Tropos. Oh, it's nice. Sweet. Get all the health I can get right now. I love Twig so much. Oh, you're doing audio only. Okay, I will, I'll try and talk a little more. Yeah, Twig's excellent. I really like that they brought him in as like an actual character that's fun. Or sort of like not just the boy, his web's really, really useful. Not just the sort of enemy of the game. I was saying before, and it's something that I hadn't necessarily noticed, but the game does a good job of like making you feel a certain way for these characters without, I don't know, without any real like force. It's not contrived in any clear way. You know, Twig is such a screw up the whole time, and you're kind of meant not to like him in a lot of ways. In every way. You know, he destroys the village essentially. He's essentially the reason this all falls apart, and what you end up with is this character that's really, really likable. Like, you know, there's nothing bad about Twig. He's just like a really enjoyable character. I think he's like fun. It's like so interesting that you could get that, right? Like you could actually turn a villain into a hero without all the contrivances of, say, like, you know, I'm thinking here of like Final Fantasy VII, where like, you know, oh, the only way you can ever become a hero is by way of like massive. Final Fantasy VII is the wrong example because he doesn't actually turn into a hero, Sephiroth, but like something like Chrono Trigger, right? When Magus becomes a hero, if you go that route, there's like a huge, just contrivance after contrivance after contrivance. And Owlboy doesn't do that. The narrative works in like a totally different way. It doesn't. It's very much show not tell. Which is cool. I mean, it's nice to see in a video game. It's very different from sort of like the narrative heavy video games that I think we're all getting pretty used to. Oh no. I love these guys. It's like, I don't know, like, I don't know if it's the writing or the graphics or what, but like little things like this guy, like I've never actually like that taken by characters in games, like, you know, the goofy characters or sort of side characters. I guess Moogles, you know, I liked them already in the Final Fantasy series, but like it always feels a little campy and forced. But these guys are just like funny. Like they're actually like there's some humor there. Let's eat some food. We were playing pretty fast and loose with our health there for a while. Oh, I get it. That's cool. Of course, right. Clever. Very clever move, making it so that he's the way that you can get through this stuff. Huh. Super clever. I like that a lot. Still not super easy to navigate in the waterfall, but that's okay. Gonna mess around with the flying mechanic here for a little bit. Sorry to Simon if this is boring listening. I appreciate having a viewer or listener. It's been extremely dull. I won't blame you if you tap out. It truly is just basically me just BSing about the game. Really like this. I guess this is basically that's the reason this waterfall's here, to get the hang of it. Love the web mechanic. It's such a neat addition. I really like the balance in the skills in this game. Skill balance really adds up. You got the heavy attack and the sort of like grapple attack, the quick attack that Getty had. Hopefully Getty comes back. Okay. Probably true, Getty. Yeah, we've been here. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, you know, I guess I shouldn't feel too bad, because if I'm not talking, what you get to hear is, you just get to hear the sweet sounds of Otis and his sweet music, which is not such a bad thing. Maybe we get some more exposition here. Oh, nice. Getting kind of tired. No Getty. Oh, yeah, I guess you can't have a conversation without Getty. He's like the middleman. Oh, this game's beautiful. It really is like a perfect looking game. These dudes. I'm gonna check out what they're up to. Very excited to see what the cannon is. They ran down this way. Maybe it's all the way down. Maybe it's on the top of now. No. We'll find him. I guess they could be back in one of these too, unfortunately. Let's see. Where is that cannon? Oh, let's just do this for a little bit. Ooh, Mesos, we got them all. Nice. Mesos Passage, only 15 out of 100? Huh. Well, we could always try and get more. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I only missed 9 in the Molten area. Brutal. Well, can always go back for some. Don't worry, I won't submit you guys to that. Well, I sure hope this, Sweet, I get this question mark. Oh, cool, we get a spider hat. I really want that. We'll have to see. I love the item exchange on this. It's so much better than having, I don't know, than having to worry about, oh, you know, am I spending all my money in the right ways? And yeah, I guess you'll get to watch me do that when I when I play The Witcher. But you know. Okay, that would be the waterfall. that cannon is. Oh, I'm not doing that again. Go back down to Valley and see if he's down there. That's probably a good idea. I think I know the path he's talking about. Here's Mandolin. See what she has to say. Sorry, I went way back on my my pledge to talk more. But that's okay. I like that guy. Okay, so he's not in Valley. Check in with Bomba Man. Thank you, Bomba Man. Really like to know what those penguins are doing. It's pretty true. That is incredible. Okay, that guy's only interested in that. Well, I guess we can go see what's his name. Go to my house, see if there's anything in there. Oh, just my friend. Yeah, the teacher guy probably is someone I should go see if he's doing something or not. He might still be saying he doesn't ever want to see me again. to be in tune with the theme of the game. That everything gets destroyed, and all the best intentions don't mean much. In the end, the game is pretty pessimistic, I gotta say. Alright, well, that's Valley, folks. Not much to do there. I'll stream through the, I'll find the cave entrance and maybe a little further, but, I'm just realizing, like, I'm pretty tired, which is probably why I'm not, super capable of providing interesting thoughts. Also, it's because I'm stupid and can't do it. And none of my thoughts are interesting. That's also why. Oh, hey, I found the cannon. Oh, you know what? After this, I should check the graveyard. Oops. I love that. I love this idea. Alright. Oh. Okay. Well, this is gonna be some takes I'm getting used to. What's your question? I haven't seen any question. This is the first time I've seen your answer. Repeat your question, Andrew. Man, I might not do this too many more times. This is hard. That's a really long question. I'll read it right after. Alright, I'm getting closer. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, that's nothing new though. The idea that advances in technology are co-opted by capitalism. You know, we can trace that all the way back to the Industrial Revolution pretty effectively. I think stuff like VR, and particularly stuff like automation, you're talking about technologies that could lead to sort of like a very productive mass unemployment. Not that sort of the answer would be you don't necessarily need employment in the major sense. I like G Gundam, I think, the best. I just dig on those old oh, sorry, got distracted. I'm really bad at this. I just dig on this old sort of style cartoon, like anime, sort of Gundam era. What's your favorite? Wing? Some other Gundam? Yeah, this might be one of those things that I don't stream for my own. Oh my gosh. That's brutal. Cool. That does sound good. I have a lot of admiration for the Gundam series. There's this oh, I'm not even going to be able to think of what it is, but there's this weird Super Nintendo series that some people basically like ROM hacked and made a translation for. There's this really weird strategy game where you get to like play as every giant robot in like a tactics style game. It's really strange. The plot makes like 0 sense, but it's pretty cool. Oh man. I'm gonna try this one more time, and then I think I'll just do it on my own time, so you don't have to watch me screw this up 8,000 times. But yeah, no, it's fun, and like what's so fun about it is like you get to just see all the various kinds of robot, which are so like interesting and good. You know, like your various I don't know, like even Big O, or I forget how, they don't have Ava in there, but almost any of the other like major giant robot shows, Macross and all that stuff. Oh, I don't. Yeah, it's really fun. It's like a Super Nintendo game. I'm sure you could find it somewhere or another. It's basically like Final Fantasy Tactics, but with like a totally, you know, this is like Final Fantasy Tactics, but like with a totally nonsensical plot that revolves around you being able to pilot every single robot from every single series. I probably don't. I think this is a purely optional part too, which makes it even worse that I keep playing it. I know exactly where I need to go, and I'm just extending this game for myself. But you know, that's fine. It's a great game. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I always get like irritated with people who, and I mean this is gonna out me as some sort of, I don't know, problematic person, but I just get irritated with the people who like get super judgmental about Final Fantasy plot lines, as if like any Final Fantasy plot line has been especially good. I mean, I guess like there are aspects of like 7 or whatever that are interesting. I know, right? I was really close. But they're mostly just like nonsense. And they always have been nonsense, like vaguely politically tinted nonsense. I haven't played 15, so you know, don't quote me on that one. Oh, that was terrible. This really was like a lot more entertaining when no one was here, because I was going through like a bunch of levels, and then when everyone showed up, I decided like now's the time for me to. Oh, it's just that one. Now's the time for me to pursue this nonsense version. Keep missing that one. Yeah, it's streamable in the sense that if I was good at it, I could stream it. I still don't think I get what's... Yes! Oh, I was really close with that one. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finish it now. That little bit of success was all I needed. God knows I would finish it anyway. Writing about games as a completionist is, like, seriously a bad idea. Did you post that question on Twitter somehow? Or in my DM? Oh no, you're not on Twitter right now. How did you ask me that question? Was it on Facebook? Oh, this is brutal. No, I didn't. So Thiel's Blood startup is doing public trials. Is he really going through with that? Is there, like, any science that would suggest that, like, young, healthy blood is gonna do what he wants it to? I mean, I understand that blood transfusions are a thing. Like, I'm not an idiot, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe the chat was messing up, because, like, I wasn't getting anyone's questions, or any stuff. Yeah, like, if Business Insider can't get, like, with you, then I don't know what to tell you. That's like... Yeah, please send me the link. I'm really excited to see this. You're gonna have to get people who will donate their blood. Like, I mean, you know, I guess if they pay, people will. Because, you know, why not, right? Like, it's not like people are, like, mega rich that Theo would want their blood. These are the poor we're talking about. Why wouldn't they give their blood for science? If there was a profit involved. Still, it's extremely screwy and terrifying. Yeah, I mean, I guess if Peter Thiel told me, I mean, he won't tell me. I'm not nearly young enough for him to want. I'm sure he's, like, looking for 18-year-old blood, right? Like, just at the age of consent. But I'm sure that, like, if Peter Thiel told me as an 18-year-old that, like, oh, this is really brutal. I might actually have to stop. All my confidence is gone. If Peter Thiel were to tell me as, like, an 18-year-old that he would give me, I don't know, $6,000 for my blood, or even, like, let's say, like, something even more minimal, like, I don't know, like $7 for my $700 for my blood. I'd probably be okay with it. Like, I'd probably accept that. You know what I just realized? I could just actually go straight down here. I don't have to go left at all. Which is great. Except that kills me right away. I don't want to get sued. I'm too rinky-dink to lose my house. I'm no AJ Delario. I mean, so, like, obviously, what's the youngest age you can donate blood like that and sell blood? Like, is there any sort of, like, you know, obviously there are sort of, like, standard laws for sex for kind of, like, obvious reasons, because it's, you know, forever been a thing. But, like, I don't know, like, blood. If I just wanted to give my blood, what age do I have to be to say, like, all right, I'm in, I'll do it? If everyone's enjoying Peter Thiel chat while I die in this minigame 8,000 times. I'm totally going to end the stream after this and then just like put on the YouTube that you can, if you want, skip the canon part. Cause I hope you're just going to feel so bad for anyone watching this. Like, oh, it's like, let's see how this dude plays Owlboy. Like, I mean, look, like, people watching this. Like 8 people watch my YouTube, so. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess, like, would the theory be something like, I don't know, maybe I'm giving way too much credence to Peter Thiel here, but would the theory be something like, yeah, look, like, you have like stem cells in the blood that are not quite yet mature that would allow you to whatever. And that's probably not giving credit to Peter Thiel. That's just probably junk science that I'm speaking from like a comic book or something. But can't go down that way. All right. Maybe I can just like flip around. Because I gotta slow my velocity a little bit. I'm going way too fast if I just go down like that. I would love to be able to slow my velocity a little bit. Oh, that didn't work. So, Andrew, if you're still there, I think you're the only person in chat. What would your price be for giving up your blood? My price for giving up my blood to him for a trial is $2,000. I would definitely do it for a cool 2K. This is getting really frustrating. This is like Battletoads style. Alright. 8K is actually a very reasonable answer. Like, he's gonna actually have to, like, sit back and think about it. I'm answering as, like, a, you know, just like a downtrodden member of the bourgeoisie. Clearly. I should be rethinking my answer to match my ideology a little better. Oh, I only get coins from this? Ugh. Okay, I'm just gonna have to figure out where this is in the thing. This doesn't open? Alright, I'm gonna try it one more time, and then I think actually I might just call it for tonight so that this stream has some semblance of cohesion. So I can say just ignore the last, like, whatever, 50 minutes. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed chatting. Oh, that was really close. All right. Yeah. Well, I'll answer another question and then we'll do it. Yeah, I think you'd have to have like a bleeders union, right? Like a union of blood-owning individuals. No, you know what? Thiel's gonna just do it contract-wise, so you can't have a union on it, but I think you can start like demanding certain rights for blood givers fairly consistently. That would be a good idea. Yes. Oh, I'm getting real close, you guys. I know now I have to do it. This is it. Every time I screw up, I just have to keep going. This plan of slowing myself down, oh, that was not how I wanted to do it. It's weird. The controls are like very, very intuitive in this section, but very, very unintuitive too. I know, it's so brutal. It can't be fun to watch. Ugh. Alright, I'm not going to make anyone watch this anymore. I'm going to stop the stream. But thanks, Andrew, for stopping by at the end. That was fun. I will absolutely let you know what happens with the rest, and fortunately, I will not go any farther. I'll just let people know that if I did or didn't do it, there's like no reason anyone should need to watch this. In any case, thanks everyone. I had a blast, and I will see you next time.